This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports. You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
I'm adding it to the stream. And there's very little to talk about, or is there? It's Captain Jack, and I don't know whether it came out in the description for the show, but this can either be a really short show, or it can be a 2-hour show, or it can be 90 minutes, depending upon you. I am one that always kind of, I shoot from the hip. I don't like BSing. I don't like BSing. In fact, let me turn off all of my sound here so you don't hear the phone. But I'm dog effing tired. I'm dog effing tired. So I'm here. And for those that are were wondering about, it's supposed to be a Chronicles show. It's supposed to be, and it's the reason why it's not is my fault. My fault, because I got in so late and I did the show, the uncensored show. So if you want to see a show where I'm actually cursing, you can go to the last show I did. Now, I did not do a studio for the Chronicles show. I called OG after work and I apologized to him. I did not hear back from OG. I'm hoping that OG is okay. Because I didn't want to say that this was a Chronicles show unless I knew that OG was going to be here. but I didn't hear from OG. And one of the reasons why I didn't hear from OG is, again, my fault. I didn't pre-plan this. That is on me, not OG. So I know I have to do a show on Tuesday at 9 o'clock because y'all kind of expect that. So I'm here. And hopefully we'll hear from OG. Hopefully he's doing okay. I left 2 messages with him. So, yeah, this is supposed to be Chronicles. OG hit me up, then canceled. Okay, that's what Jack Kenna said. OG is reeling from the... Oh, no. Stop it. Shush. I'm disappointed. And I even said the other night on the show, I said and it was, I think Jimmy Farrell said, hey, how about that dynasty? Well, it's not a dynasty until you get some wins, right? And we don't have any wins. And we're going to Tennessee. I will be there. I will be in Tennessee this weekend. And again, I'm tired. And I'm gonna give a little bit of an insight that I've never. I mean, I have no problem laughing at myself. No problem. I actually did something today. I felt like and for those that don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to comment. Oh, and if you are, I got to do the banner. If you're watching, there you go. If you're watching on Twitter or Facebook, please come over to YouTube. I don't have Instagram on because I can't see your comments on YouTube or on Facebook or Twitter. I'm also going to do something I should have done a long time ago. So stand by here while I try to look it up. Okay. One of the searches I did. Okay. See if I can do this. Hopefully it'll come up. Okay. That's from 2020. Oh, man, what the hell? That's not the right thing. No. That's not it either. Where the hell is it? I'm talking to myself. Okay. I'll try to find it. Maybe I can deal with that. So I want to give the website people. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Copy. If you want to see this in here. In fact, I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in comments. There we go. Okay. For those that were kind enough to to do this because these people, I have been nominated as one of the NFL fans of the year for the Raiders by a what is it? A Niners fan, along with a Raiders fan, and 2 ladies, Jay Gullett from South Carolina, as well as Veronica Yam from the San Francisco. So I put the link up. I did put the link up. Maybe that'll that'll show up. If you put the link up and it says, you know, nominations, I'd like to try to be positive about the folks that are there and do justice to the ladies that nominated me. So if you'd like to continue to nominate me, I think it's one of those things where if you get a lot of nominations, then you're looked higher upon for your team, because it's by team. So thanks to all. So I put the link up in the did I put the link up? Yeah, I did. Okay, there it is. Yeah, there it is. The link up is NFL.com honors fan of the year. And you can nominate me. Now, two things you need to know. Yes, I am a season ticket holder, because that's a question. My birthday, I'll say it, is March 29th, 1965. I'm like 3 days older than OG. So his is, well, I guess I said what it is. But my birthday is March 29th, 3/29/65. You'll need to know those two things, and for like the nominations. And I would appreciate it for further nominations. And again, I don't self-nominate. People already have done that, but I would appreciate further nominations, because this way it shows that the two ladies that nominated me were on spot. So again, okay, who went live? I was on with Dirty Jack Kenna. Oh, something's going on. Okay, let's do this here. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do all some TikTok stuff. I gotta get squared away on a bunch of different things. My mind's racing. I thought OG was in the BC, before Christ age group. Cool, Kev, man, come on. So who was on? Robert Pena was on with who? Anyway, OG, so thank you for being there. Put what name? Captain Jack. We'll put both. You put J, Captain Jack, Levy. Okay. So I'll even put this information up as well. So it's J, Captain, Jack, Levy, DOB 0329. Hopefully this will be okay. Season ticket holder. There you go. Hey, NFL Nation Live's here as well. That's the information as well. So I will put that up, as well as hopefully I can get it to. Did it all come through? Boy, okay. So yeah, and then so I will. Can I copy it? Georgia Patriot, permission to come aboard. I'm behind on the what I need to put. So we'll do this. But again, I'm here. I'm gonna open up the phone, or I should say, open up the lines here. Come in. You don't have to be on camera. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I was on at 1 o'clock this morning, East Coast time, when I came home, because I wasn't able to do a full show on Sunday, and I felt bad about that. So I got home and I did a show here, and I went to bed. So I'm behind on comments. I'm sorry, Robert Pena. Good to see you, Matt Lincoln. How's my day? I'm tired, but I'm okay, Robert. Izell, Jacobo, good to see you, Izel. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being here. Jack Ken, good to see everybody. This loss hurts so much. It does. Danny Johnson, us Dolphins fans don't know if there's a lot to talk about, but hoping this week's Bills Fins game lived up to it. Danny Johnson, we could talk about the Dolphins. We can do that. That's why I said this is an open show. And so please, when I give that link, come on up. McDaniels caused this loss. Yes and no. McDaniels and the team and the offense and the defense and the coaching staff and the officials. So Cool Kev's in the house. Thank you for that. Cool Kev, Jack Kenna. If you're not upset 0-2 start, then you're not a real diehard Raider. Yes, I'm upset. I don't have Tennessee whiskey ready. I do have my Grand Marnier. Cards loss is 100% on McDaniels. So Yeltsin keeps playing like this. McDonald. Yeah, I agree with that. He was on with Dirty Low and awesome. Yeah, Dirty. When was that, Robert Pena? Good to see you, brother. So there's it going. Okay, thought OG was in the BC, man. That's just bad. It was a blast. Oso's in the house. Good to see you there, Oso. Thank you there. But what name? Jesse, did you get that information, Jesse? Hopefully you did. California Poppy's in here. Good to see everybody. NFL Nation Live is here. That's so we got Ref and Ref can come in if he wants. Talk about our show tomorrow. Happy birthday. Yep. And there's that. And I'll put that as well. What the fuck was that whole? Yes. Ooh. See, I am tired. Did you hear that? Was it very audible? I don't think I put the CK in there. Okay, good. Thank you there, Jesse. Thank you there, shipmate. Appreciate it. Permission to come aboard. George Patriot, granted. By the way, this is a new hat. Fish and Chips Week. You know what? Vince, if you want to call in, it's not on Roku yet, but it's probably going to be. But if you can try to sustain. Twan, good to see you, brother. Raiders, who's this? 75-28. This loss was on card. No, it's not. It's a team loss. The team, everybody was onto this. Kevin Harrington, thank you there. How you doing tonight, boss? I'm tired. I think we've already established that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're at work. Okay, here, but just wanted to make the other comments. Okay, and thank you, 75-28. McDaniels is the coach. It's only week 2. Maybe he didn't want to give up too much of his scheme and future game plan too early by just running the ball. This is the second half. Have faith in his quarterback to finish. Yes and no. It was a whole. It's a whole different way. It was on everybody. McDaniels screwed up. Carr had a crappy game. He did. I mean, imagine this. If he hits Devontae Adams on that crossing route, and I don't remember when it was, but it was behind him, kind of like he threw it to Waller behind him last week, and that one was right in front of me. The one about Adams was in front of me. So, yeah, I guess they were both in front of me. If he hits both of those passes, we might be 2-0. We might be 2-0, but as Raider 75-28 said, he's not playing, but he is calling the plays. Coaches, offense, defense, everybody took the L on this one. We all did not play up to expectations. All plays up to expectations. And yeah, if Crosby makes the tackle, sure. But that's a little midget back there running around. And and again, my apologies to those I've just upset that are, you can't, can you call them little people anymore? Or they prefer to be called little people? Oh, and good. Joshua, she got surgery last night, but she's giving him help. Good. How are you feeling? Get some sleep. Thanks to the nation. For all those that didn't know, Doc Cabral was on this morning, or actually last night, and he was awaiting his wife's surgery. He was awaiting his wife's surgery. Apparently, that's gone well. So blessings be to God, Allah, Yahweh, whoever you call your ultimate figure. Blessings be to thee. And thank you that Doc Cabral's wife got out of surgery well. Thanks, Doc. I'm glad you heard that. But okay, yeah. Let's see here. Holding call would have nullified the sack. Yeah, true. But that wasn't holding. If you're talking about the one on Teamer, that wasn't holding, coach or a ref. That was crap. They called pass interference on Roderick Teamer, on Zach Ertz. That's crap. That's bull crap. When your defense on the field the entire half, you can't blame it all on them. They were freaking exhausted. Defense going to have to feel offense going to stay on it. True. That's why it's a team loss. The bad pass to DA was on Adams. He wasn't supposed to continue to run in zone coverage. Okay. I'll accept that, Twan. I'm more of a line guy. I see line stuff. If you say that, that's fine. So if he was supposed to sit down into the zone, yeah, I can see that. Defense does play soft in the fourth. I agree with that. Okay, Kevin, I've not been able to watch again yet. I've been working like crazy. Kevin, let me know how you've been playing lately. We should have won the last game. We should have won both of the games. We're 0-2, should be 2-0, but not a strong 2-0. Not a strong 2-0. But I think we should have been 2-0. Maxwell would blame the offense. Basically, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, but they called it. Thank you. Yatate. Hey, did I say that right? I think I did. Yatate. I think I said it right. Navajo, how you doing, brother? Little people is correct. Okay, there you go. All right. So we're caught. Nope. Yate. I thought that was yate. Was I close? Good try though. Okay. Thank you. When I see you, you can tell me what it was. By the way, like I said, shipmate, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, I can't see any of your comments. Or some of the people I can see comments of. I can see some of them. By the way, there is a game on tonight. The Phillies, who have gone into a funk, losing to the Blue Jays tonight, 10-5, top of the eighth. Vertically challenged. Okay, did Max Crosby get any sacks last game? Yes, he got one. Because he celebrated. How's the blackout party? It's pretty nice. Yeah, I was there. In fact, my new Facebook profile picture is from the blackout party. There's a couple photographers that seek me out. One of them is the photographer who took that. That is Phil Handy. Phil Handy takes a lot of great shots. And then I was then at in the stands. I got my he's not but he is one of the photojournalist photographers. I'm brain farting his name as well. Oh, I got. You know when you know you need to pick up a name, and I had it when I needed to when I was talking to him. But he is a photojournalist photographer, and he got a couple pictures of me and the person I was in the stands with. The same young lady that was on the screen last week on the Charger game. And don't say she's bad luck, because she was, maybe I'm the bad luck because she was in the stands for the Patriots preseason game and we kicked their butts. So if anything, I'm bad luck because I was there and we lost both games. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the link up. And so if you want to come in, there's the link. There's the link. If you want to come in, please come in. I'm having a show. There's the link. Hit it up. I'm also going to find, let me see. I need some I'm going to put the information for the NFL Fan of the Year stuff again. Where I thought I had something open that I can just copy. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Come on in, hit up the area, NFL Fan of the Year. If you do that, it'd be fantastic, and I would appreciate it. Again, I did not self-nominate. I've been nominated by a few people. I would appreciate you keeping that going, because I was really humbled that people thought enough of me to do that. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try to take the charge on that in a good way. Okay, I'm missing comments. Okay, you are just a nice shipmate that attracts fine females. Yes, I am. And and Navajo, I think we've discussed, I will have a new +1 for the first time ever. For the first time ever at the Bolitnikoff event, I will have a new +1. So I'll have to figure that one out. Willie Wayne, good to see you as well. Thank you there, shipmate. I'm trying to get the information. If you want to come in, please come in. Yatate. I thought it was like that. At least Cap has game. Oh, I know that's supposed to be has game. Yes, I do have a gas game too, which is one reason why you don't want to what is it? You don't want to be around me when I'm flatulent. I have a gas game too. Old man and medicine, right? Old man and medicine. Throw in that's another hit. Also throw in as I've gotten older, I'll talk about myself. I don't do milk and cheese very well. So you put that with the medicine and a couple different things. There you go. Hey, I like that one. Only TV12s are flat. There you go. I like that. Hopefully I got that in time. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Aha. Hey, come in. Talk about the show. And Georgia Patriot talking about, yeah, pirate always knows where the booty is. Arr. Can't cut the beans. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Kev, honestly, how many games did you get right in your picks? How many games did you get right in your picks? I'm kind of curious on that. Raphael, I see you. Don't go anywhere yet. I want to get the timer up. Let me get the timer up. Let me bring this over here so I can get the timer. Got the timer here. So we got Rafael Chacin Montillo is going to be coming to join us, and I didn't have the timer up. Come on, man. Where the hell is it? Loading. 50%. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, got the timer loaded. All right. We're going to bring Raphael on. And when I bring him, I'm gonna put him over. Come on, there you go. Come on, hello, there. No, I don't want that. No, it's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, Raphael, you don't
Okay.
have to come in. Okay, can people hear you?
Okay. So the people hear me.
Your network is in and out,
Okay.
Raphael.
I just checking about. Oh, yes. I'm gonna check it on my internet right here. So. Just,
Okay, are you there, brother?
and then,
Yeah, you're breaking up pretty bad.
oh, okay. Okay. Hold on a minute.
Okay, we lost Raphael. Maybe he'll come back. Okay, he's breaking up. Come back into the show tonight. Remember, and I'm telling you guys this, guys and gals, meats and wenches. Okay, if you don't participate, I'm not. This show's going to be very short tonight. It's going to be very short. That's not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
So right now,
I,
can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you a lot better, Raphael.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Is the internet connection right there? So I'm right here.
There you go. How you doing, brother?
I'm very good, Captain Jack. And as usual, I just nominate for you as the fan of the year 2022. So that's very good because I look at CU, Captain Jack, you represent everybody else at the Raider Nation because you bring all the excitement, the joy, and of course, the passion that we need for the Raider Nation. Because right now, you represent everything about it. And when I see you, Captain Jack, also Wayne Mabry as known as the Violator, Gorilla Rilla, and of course Senor Raider, we have the greatest fan base in the entire world, and that proves why.
Okay. Now, did you have my birthday, or did somebody tell you my birthday?
Oh, yes, I just check it because yeah, because you dropped like a comment on YouTube. I just nominated you, so
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, because again, that's one you need to know my birthday, and you need to know if I'm a season ticket holder.
yep, yep,
Okay, but Raphael, thank you there. I appreciate that as well. So,
yep.
what are your now, Raphael? I know that you are a. I want to, and by the way, I had to put the fan on. I'm hot. Sorry. And Navajo, I'll get to your question in a minute. As a pretty much a newer fan, and you're not bandwagon because I know that you are strong in spirit. I know you're strong in spirit. But what are your thoughts on the way the Raiders have been playing? And you can be honest, Raphael. If you think that there are things that need to improve, let me know.
Well, I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah.
So right now, it's really tough. It's
Mm-hmm.
really tough about those last two games. Even I was watching the whole game between Arizona Cardinals versus Las Vegas Raiders. At the
Mm-hmm.
first and second quarter, we just have a lot of intensity and of course power, and we got everything about it. So we got Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, and the whole defense fired up against Arizona Cardinals, and we thought we got this. But when went wrong at the third and fourth quarter,
Yeah.
there's once again there's like an intensity, so they need to improve more. And of course, some people are gonna blame on Darren Carr or Josh McDaniels or even Nails, but I think there's gonna be a lot of improvement right here. So either wise, those two games that we lost against Arizona Cardinals and of course the Chargers, they
Mm-hmm.
had to study a little bit more. And we think when we went wrong at the defense at the last three and fourth quarter. So I know that we lost, but right now there's a moment that we can think and we can so hey, what's the thing we can improve right here? So I just watched the film room, and right now it's all about the defense and the offline to need to repair before it's too late. Because right now we have 0-2, which is we're not to have to specifically had to hit the panic button. But right
Right.
now we have faith. We have
Yeah.
faith because we have greatest players. So we're not going to waste time to blame the defense or Josh McDaniels or Derek Carr. It doesn't make sense because right now Derek Carr has a 9 year as a Raider. But when I see the information right here, Jack Del Rio has amazing season with the 2015 and 2016 because there's a lot of improvement.
Right.
But as we see about it, so there's a lot of things we can improve because at the first year under the new regime, it's gonna be tough. But how can we win this? So we
Mhm.
need to learn. We need to win with some aggressively, not too much, but also we had to win with more productivity and of course a lot of power. And do not mess with those stats right here. I repeat, we cannot let them mess up. And I will say it. We cannot let this nightmare coming off for their team right here. We need to focus right there. If we don't have any time to focus, it's too late. Way too late. It's about intensity and of course focus and a lot of power. That's what we need it for.
Okay. All right. Well, I agree with that. The bell went off, Raphael. I'm sorry. I want to make sure that I give everybody their due. Raphael is like a newly ingratiated fan, but he knows it's like don't give up the ship yet. Don't give up the ship yet. So hey, Raphael, always good hearing from you, brother. And hey, follow Raphael on his channel as well. He'll be in the comment section. He'll give his information
Yep.
and a great spirit of Rafael Chassin Montillo. El Capitan, gracias por ti.
Always a pleasure, Captain Jack. And of course, it's always a pleasure to having you. And of course, Captain Jack, I salute to you and much love and respect. And of course, there is always space. And of course, I'm always be on the dark side. And of course, for all these Raiders fans who are watching us,
Mm-hmm.
there's still hope. And we still believe in this team right
Yeah,
here.
it's 2 games. It's two
Yes.
games. That's it. All right, brother. Well, you take care. Thanks for coming in. Remember the keep the spirits flowing. And now is Raphael. And I put the information, like I said, into the what is it? I put the information into the. Better. Okay. I will put it in here as well. So if you need the information for fan of the year, I kept it over here. And again, you have to put why you think I deserve it. And remember, I'm a vet. I live in Florida, and I go to like all the Raider games. Lives in I need to actually put that. Lives in Florida. Attends 90%. I'll say 90% of the Raiders games nationwide. There you go. Okay. So there we go. And again, thank you for everyone. I think Jesse, you did that. Thank you. Thank you for that. And Kevin Harrington says, welcome, Raphael, to the nation. Yeah, Raphael was he was like a just new into football, and we brought him on board. And I will say, like I said, people are talking about that. The offense did not do their job in the second half. They didn't. If you do your job in the second half, okay, we win the game. Just the way it is. And I'm going to say something that is Belichickian. Do your job. Just do your job. Do your job. If you do that, most of the time you're going to win. I don't want to watch the Phillies get their butts kicked. Not gonna do that. So I'm trying to find something else to watch. I'm not watching The Voice. I'm not watching. Oh my God. Is there anything on TV? There's nothing on TV tonight. Yeah. It is so bad, I turned the TV off. And yeah, we have pints in London. Pints in London. So hey, and I'm gonna put this information up as well. But before I do, I'm gonna put the information up for the fan of the year. I'm gonna put it up for us here. Hopefully we'll all be able to see this. For what is it? The fan of the year. I'm gonna first off, I got two people online. I'm gonna bring in Doc Cabral. Paz, you're up next. You're up next, Paz, but I'm gonna bring in Doc Cabral. Doc, I want to say thank you for coming in again. Positive thoughts on your wife's surgery. Thanks that all of our positive thoughts turned out to be well. Doc is calling from the Fisher House in San Diego, which is a residence for people in the military as they go through surgery. And Doc is calling from there. Doc, I'm glad that your wife is feeling a lot better.
Oh, believe me, they took all of her mask off and all the heart stuff. She's on medication to control the pain, but tomorrow she starts physical therapy.
Okay.
So they've already taken out the T12 had to come out as well as the L1. So they took them both out. They put the cage around it, and it's perfect. The doctor said right now she's doing great. Tomorrow she'll start that, and when they're going to start negotiating a skilled nursing facility back in Yuma, so we can go home.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad that is good to go.
And like I said last night to you, did you get any rest?
Not a lot.
Oh God, Jay, we're not gonna have this argument again that we did like 30 years ago in the house. Remember? No. Anyway, long story. I'm very grateful that you guys were there for me yesterday. I really am. By the way, your birthday, March 29, 1965. Okay, I'll put that on the invitation. Is there anything that after Josh McDaniels, did they have any? I know that the guy from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got suspended one game. The receiver.
Yeah, Michael Evans. Yes.
Mike Evans. Yeah. What about yesterday with the guy in the end zone? Did they hear anything about that one at all? No. The one that actually fell. That looked like it hit the ground, but it didn't hit the ground, according to some people. Kind of like the immaculate deception.
Which game are you talking? Because the 2-point conversion in the Raiders game, the guy dropped it.
Yeah,
it hit the ground.
Call, though.
Yeah, he dropped it, but they called it good. So that shouldn't have been. The game should have been done there. They should have lost by.
I kind of looked at it again today before going to my wife. I got about an hour tonight to see her before she goes to sleep. But she's doing, trust me, all the stuff that made her really weak is gone. All she has to do now is get better, get her eyes unswollen, start doing a PT tomorrow with a physical therapist, and she's going to be on the road to recovery real quickly.
Good. I'm glad for that. So again, everybody continued prayers for Doc's wife as she goes through the rehabilitation process, and prayers for all of our folks in Raider Nation and our friends and family that need it. Thank you for reaching out on that.
And for all of you, you're all great people. You really are. And my heart goes out. I'm a Patriots fan. Always have been, always will be. But the reality is that football is a part of life. Life is the human effect. That's what's most important, is the human effect and the love that we have for each other as human beings. That's what's most important to me. We can yell and scream about Jay Schrader back in 1995 and all that stuff, but we don't have to today. Amen. I love you guys. Take care. Please have a safe week and get some rest, please. And when you go home, you are at home. But when you go to the other part of your house on the other side, make sure you say hi to Lil and tell her I said hello, please.
Yeah, I will, Doc, but she's mad at me for something that I'm not doing, and you know what that is? Because you know, Lil.
I love that woman.
That's all I'm gonna say. You
I
know,
love that woman.
she thinks things, and it's not happening, and
You
that's
know
just,
what, Jay? I love you
never
both
mind.
very much.
I got you. But yeah,
And let me let you go. Have a good night. Hey, guys, everyone, ladies, gentlemen, whoever you are out there in blogosphere, love you. Take care. And before I let go,
there you go, shipmate. Take
good
care. I
night.
got the watch. Good night, brother. You be well. All right, that's the Doc Brawl. Oh, but boy, that was perfect. I mean, that was on the tick. And yeah, Navo said it as well. Prayers for the wife and hate the team, not the fans. Unless the fans are a-holes. But for the most part, you know, there are a-holes everywhere. And I think I told the story about last week in Los Angeles. You know, I will never go to a game. Okay, never with the caveat. I will not go to a game again in Los Angeles unless it's a Raiders playoff game against the Chargers, or it's a game that will decide if the Raiders go to the playoffs. Those are my only caveats. My only two caveats. So there you go. Huge jazz. There you go. Yeah, we are people first. There you go. Thank you. hate the team, not the player or the fans, unless they warrant it. Don't hate them. Just call the cops. Johnny Bougie. Okay. What do you think about somebody going to Denver? I don't know what that is about, Johnny Bougie. There you go. I can talk anything I want to, so I don't give a flying foxtrot if this show pisses any of y'all off. Wait, for the most part, Hugh Jazz. I'm not taking the. I know what it sounds like, and I'm not going there. So there you go. Again, we're going to bring in Positive Philly. We got Positive Philly in the house. Yeah, you need your microphone. We can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Do you what? We can't hear you. Oh, you know, you're on mute, dude. Unmute yourself. Okay, there you go. You were muted.
Hold on.
You muted yourself. You muted yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, good.
And thank you there about the. Yep. even Jazz says you were muted. You're muted, kid.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Sometimes it's the AirPods, but
yeah. Okay, you're good now,
Captain Jack.
Sir, what's going on?
Raider Nation's 0-2.
Yeah. You are what your record says you are.
I know. I'm sorry about that, but what are your thoughts on the Raiders? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see you at the game. I know you were there. I didn't see you on TV, but I saw a lot of Raider Nation fans on TV. Y'all got some diehard fans. A lot of y'all dress up for the games.
Yes. My buddy Hollywood made the TV as well. He was sitting front row in the one section over. He's the guy that has like the black and white face paint like Violator, but he has the hard hat with the spikes.
Okay, I might have seen him. I saw. Yeah. There was some guy that I saw a few times.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I was watching Red Zone and they were showing all the Raider fans.
Yeah.
What do you think though? Are you worried going forward, or what are your thoughts?
Well, I used to be, and I'm pissed. Okay, let me just say that it's not like it's like, you know, water off a duck. No, I'm pissed I'm pissed, but by the same token, as I get older in age, I realize that there's really nothing I can't do about it. I mean, me personally, no. I can't do anything about it. And so we got like was it the problem with the whole way of life we can't change overnight? I agree. But we got to start somewhere. Yeah, I agree.
Who's Johnny Bucci?
I don't know, but hey, I have no problems with them. Yeah, so far.
But, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate for Raider Nation that y'all 0-2, but I mean, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You can't always start off the way you want to start off. And I mean, realistically, we know you're not going to lose every game. There's going to be ones you wins and ones you win and one you lose. So
yeah,
but Eagles are 2-0 going into Washington, so that's I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be for those. I know you already know. For those guys who don't know, I'm gonna be at the Eagles game next week. Me, Philly sports guy, and 1,000 other people.
We'll give Phil and I don't know other. I know Philly sports guy personally. I'm not going to out his first name here in case he doesn't want it to be added. But tell Philly sports guy that I send my best, brother to brother.
I will.
There you go. But what are your thoughts on that game? I mean, because again, the Commanders are not looking that good.
They're 1-1. They're 1-1.
Yeah,
I'm not worried. I think it's going to be somewhat of what we saw last night. We beat the Vikings 24-7. I think we beat the Commanders like 28-14.
Okay. All right.
Like that.
Something like that.
I'm
Okay.
excited. And I'll give you you're going to be. When are you going to be live again next week? Tuesday night?
Yeah. Well, I will be live after the game, but now the Sunday show will not be on at 9 because I have a flight at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to try to do a show after the game and then broadcast it on Roku. But it might not be a full 2 hours because depending if I got to go get to the airport in order to get my flight back.
Yeah,
okay.
Fine. Yeah, so I'll probably just come on next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always welcome. And what the heck is up with the Phillies?
Well, don't get me started.
What's up with the Phillies, man?
Listen, I'm in a good mood right now with the Eagles. I put the Phillies on tonight. They were losing 3-0, then 6-0, then 7-2. I don't even know if they won it this week.
No, the last I checked, they were. I didn't. Paz, you. Okay, you left. I didn't hit the screen. They were down 10-5, and I turned it off.
God.
Yeah, they were down 10-5.
I'll tell you in a minute. Oh my God.
Is it worse? Is it worse now?
It's 14-8. They just hit a home run, but it's 14-8.
My question is, are they still in the wild card standings?
I don't know. I don't know,
Okay.
to be honest.
Okay.
Josh River just hit his 40th home run of the year.
Okay.
14-10. I'm sorry, 14-10 now.
Yeah, Chris. I bet you that's Chris Lentz because Chris Lentz said, or it says Facebook user, but I know Chris Lentz is a Phillies fan, so I'm sure that was Chris Lentz. 14-10. Is it the bottom of the ninth or the bottom of the eighth?
Bottom of the eighth.
Okay, well, maybe there's some magic left. Hey, Paz, thanks for popping in. I'm gonna get.
Hold on, Captain Jack. I gotta ask you one more thing before you get.
One more thing.
So the NFL power rankings came out today, right? For the upcoming week 3, after week 2, the Eagles are ranked 3rd on their power rankings list. What do you think about that? The Raiders are sitting at 15.
No, the Eagles ranked 3rd is a bit too high.
I agree. I'm a diehard Eagles fan, but I'll put them at like 5.
And that's not. I'm not dissing your team, but there are more talented teams in the NFL than the Eagles are. But they're 2-0. That's great, but 3rd is very high.
I agree.
Third is very high. But, I still think you're going to be the best in that division.
I think so too. I think we win
Yeah.
the division. People are saying we could go Super Bowl, Captain Jack. Eagles versus Bills.
Oh boy, if it's Eagles versus Bills, my money is on Buffalo. Okay, I got to let you go. I got to get Hardcore Raider in here.
Appreciate you, Captain Jack. I will talk to you next week after the Eagles-Washington game.
Okay, and have fun. Have fun at the game.
I will.
All right, brother. Take care. All right, that's Positive Philly. We're gonna go over to my other shipmate, Hardcore Raider. Let me get this squared away here. 1 second. We get Hardcore in here, and once I get him in here, I'm gonna. It's like, hey, Hardcore, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. You're welcome to the screen. How you doing?
Hey, good. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. What's up with you?
Hey, just saw you were live. I wanted to come on and just see how you've been with everything and just see what you think of this Raider season so far.
Well, I'm not digging it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, it's 2 games in. There is a big infusion of a brand new offensive system, of a brand new defensive system, of the gelling has yet to occur. There's still problems along the offensive line. Oh, I need to pause it because this is me talking, and I don't like to. When it's your time, I don't like to talk over your time. So I paused the clock. So there's things that need to be done. I mean, we could and should be 2-0, but we're not. We're 0-2. Yeah. I mean, at worst, we should be 1-1.
Right.
At worst, we should be 1-1 because we didn't quite come back against the Chargers. We were 1 score away, but I mean, when you give up the game when you're up 20 points. Anytime you are up 20 points, you should not lose the game.
Right.
Can
you hear me okay with I got my headset on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All right.
I got you, brother. You're good.
Right on. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're still doing shows, man. I've been pretty busy with work, and we're gonna do another group show. Remember when you came on that one time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you'll be available. I was gonna send you an invite. That's not the only reason why I hit you up, but we're thinking next Tuesday night we're gonna do a show. But here's my thing, dude. Like, some of it I'm gonna talk about on our show, but so you have a timer or whatever. So how long is your timer? So I can
5 minutes, and you're at 3:58. I just stopped it.
Okay.
Because I'm talking now. So you
okay.
Okay. So
all right. Yeah. Well, all right. So I'll try to make it quick. So a couple things. I don't think the last loss was on Carr, but here's one of my main critiques with Carr. We've had him for a long time, and I don't feel like when we gave him the other contract, right? It was right before he got hurt. Okay. Or right after he got hurt. Sorry. So at the 2017 season, we paid him, and he was the highest paid quarterback at that time. Okay. And in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I like Carr. I think he's a great guy, but he never earned his first contract. And now we're under this, tentative issue where, if he's not going to bring it to the table and bring us to the promised land, I don't care about any excuses of the offensive line or whatever. He's got to earn that $35-40 million a year money. And he didn't earn it last time. That's the thing. He didn't earn it last time, And that really frustrates me because like I've seen him at times step up to be a leader and make the great throws, and then I've seen him other times not. So you're going to the games. So I've been to games where I've seen Carr, Raiders versus Broncos. I've been to quite a few of those games. I've been to games where 2 of them specifically I can remember where we were towards the end of the game, we could have won it. I think we were behind one of the donkey games, but he wasn't digging in the playbook. He wasn't warming up his arm. He was kind of on the bench feeling sorry for himself. So when you're there at the game, what are you seeing? I know you're probably more focused on the game than trying to watch to see what Derek Carr's doing when our defense is on the field. But
right.
have you seen anything? And I'm not trying to I don't want anybody to agree with me because this is my opinion. But have you seen anything that makes you feel similar to that he's not doing what top tier quarterbacks that have been really good, like the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's, have done? I seen it. I think it was the Charger game where I seen McDaniels sit down with Derek Carr right after the first series and digging in the playbook. But him being the head coach and not offensive coordinator anymore, he probably can't really do that like he used to be able to. But you used to always see Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady sit down on the bench and digging in the playbook. And then, like, if there was long periods of time where, Tom Brady wasn't on the field, dude, nobody had to tell Tom Brady to start warming up his arm and throwing passes, dude, to get his body warm, and as well as some of the leadership abilities of being a male cheerleader up and down the sidelines, like, hey, we got this, let's go. Like, so have you seen any of these things, whether it's like against what I'm saying or like similar to what I'm saying with Derek Carr?
And I'm going to pause you. Like I said, I give full time, and I pause you at 123. Have I seen Derek Carr do that? I will say I didn't see it last week, and last week is LA.
Right.
Because of my vantage point, I was on the Raiders sideline or corner end zone sideline, but I was literally like looking like at the side, they were right there, but I couldn't see beyond that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my seats at Allegiant, I'm corner end zone where the Raiders are this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really see vantage point wise. What I can see is I don't see a lot of Carr, but I don't see a lot of anybody because of what my vantage point is. They don't show it. Excuse me. They don't show it on the Jumbotron because that's obviously those are shots, those pan shots you get on TV. That's the TV photographers doing that. We don't see that in the stadium. Okay.
All right.
So
okay.
I couldn't tell you what I would see. Now, if I'm paying attention, maybe I would be over to pan, but a lot of different times, if I catch it, I catch it. I don't. I haven't seen it, but I will take the word of people that are actually paying attention to it. Now, Carr has not been. He's not, and you said that damn swear word on my show about that person who plays quarterback for the fake Pirates. That's a swear word.
I know it is. It should get you fired up, brother.
But the one thing I can say about that a-hole, that he who shall not be named, okay, is he is very juiced and it's let's effing go. That's him. And he is a rah-rah. Carr is not as much as that. He's a little bit more downplayed on that.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's not him. That he's not as vocal. He's not as rah-rah cheer.
And his play shows it. I'm sorry, but his play shows it, man. Like, I mean, it shows it. We're talking about mediocrity, and his play shows mediocrity. I'm sorry, 10 to 15 quarterback. I mean, but we're going to pay him top dog money. Dude, nobody wanted Jalen Hurts, man. Nobody wanted him. I was like one of the only Raider fans. I'm like, dude, why don't we get a backup like Jalen Hurts? And he fell in the draft. You know where he went? He went number 17th in the second round. 17th in the second round. Raiders could have got him. You know who we got? Damon Arnett, who had guns popping off like a ridiculous, and like that's like we have the worst luck, dude. I that's all I can say. But the point is, Jalen Hurts looks like a pretty damn good quarterback now, and I'm not saying he's the next coming of whatever. I won't use the curse word again, but like but he has potential to be a good quarterback. Yeah, so like I'm not saying he's going to take the Eagles to the Super Bowl, but maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. But what I liked about Jalen Hurts that other people didn't like is he had that like that not I don't want to say that it factor because I'm not necessarily saying that, but like that gumption, like let's get it, let's go, and like that's what we need for a Raider quarterback, in my opinion. We need somebody when things just go like. Here's the thing, man, and I'm going to talk about this when we do a group show too. But how did John Gruden? I know my time's up, so if someone else wants to come on, I don't want to take over your show. But how did John Gruden get his nickname Chucky?
Because of the scowl on his face reminded everybody of
right.
The child.
But why did that scowl get put on his face?
Because he was pissed off at what was going on, and he made sure that he showed the fire to his team. And we had that with Rich Gannon.
But you're right. but it was because the Raiders kept losing freaking games in the last 2 minutes of the game. For years, it was like, dude, it like never failed. We could be up. I'm talking like even almost before the Rich Gannon and even parts of the Rich Gannon era when he came on, dude, we would be ahead, but whether it was the Broncos or the Chiefs, dude, we'd be ahead by a touchdown or two. And then all of a sudden, boom, dude, just the miraculous, ridiculous stuff would happen, whether it was refs or something else. And so when Gruden came on, he started getting a taste of that. And that's what created because he was pissed off. I think he realized in those moments that he had to be like the male cheerleader. He had to be pissed off because the team kept giving up, and Raider players and even us Raider fans would think the game was over when there's still like 2 minutes left on the clock. And the game isn't over until it's over. Whether it's halftime and the Raiders do a belly flop, or you're talking about the last 2 minutes, dude. When you have a chance to go down and get it, you got to get it. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily blame Renfro. I think this is a collective thing. But, and I'm not going to blame, like, this game all on Carr. But we've seen enough taste. Us as Raider fans, I don't want to, like, hate on Derek Carr. Dude, I used to be, like, #1 supporter and stuff. But us as Raider fans, we deserve better. If we're going to pay somebody $40 million a year, they better take us to the promised land. And they better be willing to put it all on the line to earn their paycheck, And it sucks that it's came to this point. But at some point, we got to be real. As Raider fans, we deserve better. Dude, like, you go to all the games. I don't get a chance to go to all the games, but all the Sunday tickets I've had to buy to watch the Raider games and everything else, dude, us that have bled silver and black, been through everything we've been through, the move and stuff, that have been diehard our entire lives, or even some of the newer fans, we deserve a good product. And that's not selfishness. We should not put ourselves in a place where we feel sorry, like we need to like kind of toe the line to be nice to people because we don't want to hurt their feelings when really they're not earning their paycheck. And in what profession that any of us do, is it okay to like not perform your duties and earn your paycheck? We all have to perform our duties in life to earn money. And that's just the reality of life, whether people like it or not. And if they don't earn their paycheck, you're gone, buddy. You're not going to have a job or a career.
Yeah, and I agree. And like I said, and yeah, the bell, I always let the person, when the bell goes off, I always let them finish the thought. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to say, oh, there's the clock, get the hell out of it. No, I'm not like that. Okay. But yeah, the thought is, and I agree, I am not a car hater, or what they call him a Kardashian. I'm not a Kardashian. I like how they say Kardashian. I'm not a car apologist. I'm not really a car supporter. I support whoever is under center or in the shotgun that has the right color uniform on. Okay.
Yeah.
Carr does well. Carr stinks. I'm going to say what it is. He had a good game today, or if he had a bad game, I'm going to let you know. There are people that are Kardashians that are just, if the world sucks, excuse me, the world sucks and there's poverty in Pakistan and it's and Afghanistan and poverty in Bangladesh and it's all Derek Carr's fault. I'm like, come on, man.
I'm not saying that either. But check this out,
right?
Man. I don't want to interrupt you, but look at this, dude. Dude, I was in the Army, dude. I got this shirt. What does this shirt say? Focus out here.
Embrace the suck. I know about
embrace the suck. We
Exactly.
need a leader that can do that. I'm sorry, but we need a leader. Whoever's the leader of this team, embrace the suck. Life sucks. Games suck. Nothing's ideal. Nothing's perfect, man. Embrace it. Dude, I'm sorry, but he gave up at the end of the Chargers game, dude, pouting on the bench again. Go warm up your damn arm. Get in the damn playbook. I don't care. Get with your wide receivers. Figure it out. At what point are we going to stop finding excuses and be real as Raider fans? And I'm not saying people got to hate on him. You're right. Some people, like, anything could happen, they're going to blame Carr. I'm not one of those people. Dude, I literally, the show that I created years ago that I took a break from, I created that, the Hardcore Raider Nation podcast, okay? I created that because there was a lot of great content creators like yourself that had great minds, and there was nobody in mainstream media or anything talking about us, and all it was hate. So me, Watts Raider, Raider Dave, Raider Critique got together. They were all their own content creators, and we did something unique, just like you're doing now, bringing people on. That was what we wanted to create for Raider Nation, because there was nobody talking about it. I'm not trying to like float my own horn because I'm not like that, but like we created our own content to create that unity for our fan base, because there was no unity. So I'm not one of these people. The point is, I'm not one of these people where I want to like create hate and division, because there's some people out there like that. Like, I won't even do shows if I'm like so frustrated. Like Raider losses, I'm upset until like Wednesday, dude. Like, and it's been that way my whole life. My dad, before he passed away, God rest his soul, you know, he used to like get almost upset at me because I'd still be upset all of Sunday, all of Monday, Tuesday, maybe like midway, still upset though. And Wednesday, I'm still like, I still got a little bit in me, but I'm like, all right, you know, like, and it's because I love football and I love this team, and we deserve better. Like, I don't want to sit on here and gripe and moan and stuff. I'm trying not to cuss on your show, but gripe and moan and whatever. But like, you know, like at some point we got to be real and not be haters of like division and create, because I want Carr to succeed. That's the thing. Like, I want him to be the leader, but I've wanted that every year for the last like 8 years, 9 years, you know, and now he has this contract and we have a clause to get out. Like, I'm concerned that either one, we get stuck in a contract, or two, we move on, we got to draft somebody, and then the 3-year window we have, we're screwed. That's about our window. We got a 3-year window and we have a chance to do some good things. But of all this, because I don't want to like negative Nancy, you know, or whatever, and hopefully, you know, I think I have your number still, but I'd like to reach out to you. We're not doing a show or whatever to see if you want to come on and do a group show with us, because we'd love to have you on. But the point is like, you know, of all this negative stuff, like one of the positive things is the Raider content that they are putting out on the, you know, the Raiders YouTube channel and their app and all that. It's like top of the line, professional. Like, from the people they brought on to the editing, they've really stepped up their game. So guys like me that like, you know, wanted to do like Raider content, and there's a lot of other great ones out there too, like, you know, with groups and stuff, that now they're like doing it where like now nobody's like me like need to like necessarily take that role, and they've done it, and the video quality that they're putting out is top notch. Even if we do crappy this year, whatever the hell happens, I'm really like kind of mind blown that, you know, these last couple of years, but I think definitely this year, the content they're putting out, I think, is like almost like NFL Network. It's really top notch quality if like you watch the videos, and you know, I have a little bit of video editing experience, but you know, that makes me proud that they're really trying hard. Somebody in the organization, even if the play isn't on the field, someone in the organization is really trying hard. Maybe they're trying to create hype so people buy tickets. I don't know. Maybe that's part of it. But hell, I mean, we wanted something good for us for a long time. And we have a little taste of it, but like, you know, last year, like, yeah, they defied the odds, but it wasn't enough. You know, I did like a show at the end, and I was upset because to me, it was like not good enough. And I was at a point these last few years, and even now, where I'm like, shut up and show me. Like, I'm tired of the bullshit talk, man. I'm tired of it. Shut up and show me, because your words are meaningless.
I'm gonna stop you there, but I'm going to stop you on a positive note. And Guareb, who is he's critical, but he's also truthful in his criticality. And I agree with this. Your buddy, that means you, needs to stop apologizing after he gives his opinion. It's okay. We need more angry Raider fans. It's true. It's true.
But I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be angry.
But we're all pissed off about the way that they're playing. And trust me, I might not look like I'm pissed off, and I look civil, but there's a couple reasons why. A, I'm older. B, I have heart problems and other health issues, and Doc gets on me because I don't get enough sleep. So there's only so much that I can take that I have to try to woosay, you know, the chanting stuff, right? Yeah. And I'm pissed, but I also got to do shows, and I've done shows where I am so pissed off. Like I grabbed the I can't remember I'll grab my wow, I've been nipping at this a while. I grab my day, and I'm you know, and when I'm on the road, I get the little ones, and it's like that people are paying me, you know, bonus. By the way, any money you spend, you know, for the positivity, you get an entry into Captain Jack's treasure chest, and I will get that squared away when I have time. I have very little time, but I'll be doing another couple, yeah, signature things like that. But no, hardcore, you're good, brother. And I'll try to come on when I can. I do shows obviously on Tuesday as well. Next week will be.
You do? Okay, my bad.
It's Captain Jack presents Silver and Black Ladies Night with the ladies. You know, it's Chronicles on Tuesday. Then this show, because this was supposed to be a Chronicles show, and it was my fault because I didn't reach out to OG, and OG maybe had some issues going on. So that's okay, but it'll be every Tuesday. So I'm on Tuesday. I'm on Wednesday. 2 on Wednesday. I'm on Thursday. Friday I travel. Saturday I go to events. Sunday's the game, and I do a show on Sunday, and then Monday's the travel day. So I'm really, and I did one yesterday when I came back because I owed the fans a uncensored show.
Sure.
And I was uncensored because I wasn't a tape, because this one's being taped, and right now it's still within specs because I haven't dropped any F-bombs and nobody else has dropped any F-bombs.
It was hard for me. And that's why I was respectful. Like, that's why I'm apologizing, because I don't want to. On my show, I'm not going to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to let loose when, you know, but other channels, like if I come on someone's channel, I'm going to be respectful. You know, I don't want to, you know.
I got you. You're good, man. But yeah, hey, thanks for coming on. Get with me. I will try to do something as I can. And, you know, if I can't, I will at least send thoughts. It's like you can even say, hey, Captain Jack says, and you can say this is from Captain Jack, and you can even show it. You can even show it this way that they know it's not BS. If I can't do it, I will do it.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. And, you know, we're not going to do a show a lot because a lot of us work. It's hard to get everybody's schedules matched up. But Tuesday, I think, was just the way that other people schedule. So I'm not trying to do a show when someone else is doing a show. But if something happens and your show falls through and you want to come on, you know, hit me up. I'll send you a text or an email or something. And, you know, just if something falls through, even if you want to pop in for 5-10 minutes, dude, we'd love to have you. And can I put a plug on here? Are you okay with that?
Please
All
do.
right, guys. Hey, we're gonna go live. It's gonna be, we're trying to get Watts on. It's gonna be me, Raider Critique, Raider Dave. We're working on a few others. We haven't done a show in a while, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people want to talk about, and you know, some important topics. You know, and it's like for me, and like because I love the Raiders, it's just to create content. If we do a show, to get a bunch of minds together where not everybody thinks the same. You know what I mean? Kind of similar to what you're doing here, but like where people have a voice. You know. And so, you know, it's usually a fun show. So if you guys want to do that, Hardcore Raider on YouTube, and it's the Hardcore Raider Nation podcast, and we usually go for about an hour or so. But yeah, I'll hit you up, Captain Jack, and anybody else on here. You know, appreciate everybody, and look forward to seeing somebody.
Got you, brother. I said I'll pop. Well, like I said, I popped on with Dirty and Gabe and Dirty Low. You know, just because I was on late, I should have been sleeping, but I came on their show for a little bit just because I saw them on. If I got you on here, make sure I got your show, so I will have it. If I see it's on, I'll come in. So, and if I'm not doing a show, I'll do that. So make sure I get that link. And it is Hardcore Raider, right?
Yeah, Hardcore Raider, but it's I call it the Hardcore Raider Nation podcast because we're all, not because my name's that, but just because we're all hardcore Raider fans that, you know, bleed silver and black and whatnot. So, you know, if you search that Hardcore Raider on YouTube, you should find it. So. You know, I think we're going to go live next Tuesday night. And I don't know, we used to do it every week, but it's so hard with everybody's schedule and everybody's working a lot. So, but, you know, we might do one every couple weeks this season, you know, just like a quarterly show and try to bring some all-stars on like yourself and some other guys, you know, and just.
I'm not an all-star. I'm just an old bastard that a lot of people kind of know.
I know, but, you know, I still love you, Captain Jack, and keep up the great work. And, you know, no matter what, dude, we're always family. Raider Nation for life, man.
Got it. Hey, if you can nominate, do another nomination for me for NFL Fan of the Year. I'll put that information in the link in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. I will. 100%.
And Mahogany, and she's a good host. Mahogany's good people. Mahogany's from LA, a Raiderette that knows her stuff. Great. By the way, there's for my girl Mahogany. Awesome lady.
She wants to come on our show, the Hardcore Raider Nation podcast. All right. Hey, I tell you what. Well, can you ask her to put something in the chat how I can like find her? Because she probably don't want to put her email out there, which is fine. But like, I need some way to contact her, whether it's through like Twitter private message or IG private message or something. But if she puts something in there, then I can reach out to her and, you know, get something set up. But yeah, we're always an open book. So You know,
Yeah,
as long as
yeah.
go ahead.
And it's what about having on a female mahogany? I have, like I said, I have the ladies on the silver and black ladies night. So it's like, and we're looking for ladies to do things as well. So you're always there. You're always there, Mahogany. That's every other Tuesday night. And Mahogany, if you want to put out your email, Hardcore wants to have the email.
Yeah, or if anybody else wanted to join, I mean, normally it's like content creators, but it doesn't have to be. It was only content creators. It was started with me and other content creators, or greater content creators, to create that unity, you know, with that division and all that stuff. But, you know, if people have good takes, as long as they're respectful and like somewhat professional, because that's important to me, you know. And I tell anybody, you know, like we can all have a different opinion, whether someone's pro car, anti car, or whatever. But at the end of it, like, we're gonna still be united as a team. You know what I mean? So like, we don't get personal, like, because that shit I won't tolerate, because I'm the host. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, I want everybody to be real, be honest, and you know, it takes all kinds of people, all different kinds of minds. So you know, I don't care who they are or whatever, but you know, they can always come on. But if you go to my YouTube, we haven't done a show in a long time, but one of my past shows, and you leave a comment, even though it's an old show, I'll see it pop up on my feed, and then you know, I'll find it in there, and I'll have, when we do our show, I'll have my backdrop and stuff. I'm just not set up yet. So, you know, anybody leaves a comment if they want to come on, and they kind of leave how to contact them, I can always you know, do it through that way too. So
You're right. And again, that's Hardcore Raider on YouTube, folks. Hardcore Raider on YouTube. Partner, you take care of yourself as well. Thanks for coming in, man. It's good. And say hi. Say hi to Critique. Say hi to Watts and anybody else I might know.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll if it doesn't work out this next week, we'll figure something out down the road.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Captain Jack.
Hey, you take care, partner. Thanks for coming in.
You too. Go Raiders.
You bastard. Be well, partner.
Later, man.
All right. That's Hardcore. Going to get him. It's great, man. And Mahogany, sure. Mahogany, every other Tuesday for the female portions, or the female fans out there, Captain Jack presents Silver and Black Ladies Night every other Tuesday. So next Tuesday, it'll be Silver and Black Ladies Night. And hopefully I'll be able to get like a it'll be like, because I have a portion, and I let the gals run the show. I kind of just produce it. So I'm on there a little bit, but we want more gals to pop in. We do. We want more gals to participate. So, and again, for those that, and I appreciate those that would like to help me out with the what is it? The fan of the year. I'm going to put that information up as well. So if you'd like to do that, I appreciate it. There you go. See, hopefully it comes up. There you go. There, yep. And here it is. Date of birth. Oh wow, if all that stuff's together. I'm gonna hide that. I'm going to let me fix that. That just looks like crap. That looks like crap. I gotta get that comment done. Okay, just pop in. Just pop in. Okay. Yep. Hide that. Comment. Okay. I will fix these comments so it's actually a little bit better. Maybe hopefully that will be, and it's gonna ask you why. Hopefully this will, yeah. No, Mahogany. I said every other Tuesday. See if that one works out a little bit better. It's not bad. Not as bad as it was. So again, if you'd like to come into the show, why is it? See, I hate when there's like There should be spaces so you know what the heck's going in. No, wrong one. Okay, we'll do this again. Maybe it'll work out better this way. Okay, okay. Let's see that one. Yeah, there you go. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Anyway, nationwide. Okay, so I ran out of space. F it. Anyway, you want to come into the show tonight, and thank you for anybody. Yep, count you in, and thank you for people popping in. Thank you for nominating me for NFL Fan of the Year. I appreciate that. There is the link for tonight's show. I see Sharif is in here. Oh, I'd love to get Arch Manning. I would love to get Arch Manning. But that's what? 4 years from now? 4 years from now? Yeah. Arch Manning. The Raiders need at whatever cost get it right for once and for all. Get Arch Manning, and I promise Raiders will get to a Super Bowl. The NFL will love Manning, and so will the rest. Agreed. And if you want to get a hold of a hardcore Raider, there it is. Anyone can hit them up, and they can email. You can email them if they want to come on the show. So there for Mahogany and anybody else that is hardcore Raider there. Good shipmate of mine. Sharif, hopefully you got the link if you want to come in. And then Sharif was, like I said, Sharif was on the show the other night. And I appreciate anybody that, excuse me, anybody that wants to come in and anybody that wants to vote for me for NFL Fan of the Year. Again, I do not self-nominate. I was nominated a couple times. I appreciate all of those. We'll do that. Yeah, that's when Carr retired. Yeah, pretty much. But again, people, remember, if Carr sucks this year, we can cut him. It's like a one and done type of contract. That's the way it is. And I think Twan was saying it as well. You got to pay the quarterbacks the percentage of what other quarterbacks are getting. Is Carr a $40 million quarterback? No. I agree. He's not work, but that's what the scale is. Kind of like, in the industry, in the movie industry, you get paid the scale. That's what scale is. And scale is what? 40 million. Difference 4 years, 20. The Raiders won't win till then. Anyway, Mark. Okay, well, good. Guareb, I hope, and I say this, and I've said it before on this show. May God please let me see one more Super Bowl win before I die. Because if I die and they don't get another Super Bowl win, then whenever we do get that next one, and we will eventually, then please come to my grave and put a pennant or a button or a pin, probably a pin. Now you can do get a Super Bowl pin, like a nice pin or a button, pennant. Put it on my grave headstone. Put it on my headstone. That's what I'd like. And again, if you want to come in and again, if you want to see hardcore, we could go to hardcore spot. Where are we going to get if we get rid of it? Okay, and there's the other thing. Derek Carr is our quarterback because there is no other answer right now. Now, Jarrett Stidham is not the answer, but he knows the system. And thanks there, Jesse. Hit the like. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do as well. And you can also join the channel because there are people that are actually members of the channel. I'll show you when they pop up. I'll show you because they have like a little like a signed doohickey next to their names. You know that they're members of the channel. NorCal Jesse, thank you for that. See, there you go. That exactly. See this right here? This little like Superman logo. Okay. And Jesse on YouTube, it actually is like a skull and crossbow. It's a flag. So NorCal Jesse is actually a member. He's subscribed to my show. But he also is a member of the channel, and he pays for that membership. You can do that as well. There was a Black Thanos sighting. There was actually, he had his camera on. Dude, you're slipping. You're slipping. I know that because we see the normal screen, and I like the picture. Black Thanos doesn't necessarily like to show people, what's going on. Judge just hit 60. Outstanding. And that's what if we're going to talk other sports, I want Aaron Judge to hit 65. And I think he can do it. I want him to have the record without steroids. I want him to have the real record. I got a Judge jersey. I told you people I have an Aaron Judge jersey. Salutes all around between Jesse and Twan and Kevin. So I'll put them all up. And I'm glad to see Aaron Judge hit 60. Okay, enough babbling. I'm going to bring in my boy, Black Thanos. Black Thanos, how you doing there, ship, man? I'm going to move you over here because, you're over there. How you doing tonight? I don't hit the button until I hear that mic check, mic check.
Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Great. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm back here in the Eastern time zone along with you. Having arrived just a couple of hours ago. It's been a hellacious 10-day trek starting in LA, of course, and then being in Vegas for the duration of the week. And I'm sorry I didn't get to see you or Mob Boss or Deadpool Raider, quite a few, even though I think I got to the tailgate a little later than I guess I originally wanted to. But when you're in Vegas for a whole week, it accumulates on the body. I don't have to tell you, my friend. And at our age, we need a little bit more recovery time. So
yeah, and I'm going to pause it because I am beat effing tired right now, and I got to go ahead and I'm actually going to look forward to the bye week so I can rest.
I get it.
I'm going to look forward to the bye week when I can rest. I'm going to look forward to when we play the Rams on the Thursday because I won't be going out to that game because it's in the middle of the week and I can rest that weekend. I'm looking forward to Christmas so I don't have to travel that day. The week we go to Seattle, I'm not going to that game. Right. I'm looking forward to not going to the Indianapolis at Raiders game. By the way, $2,000 starting bid. $2,000 for 2 awesome seats or a night with the Hernandez sisters and some money. And I think that was the offer. And I need to see if they're hot looking. I might consider that there, Sharif. But
yes, thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna work on that and consult with them for sure. But briefly, I agree with you as far as Aaron Judge is concerned. It's only befitting that a fellow Yankee continual Roger Maris started many years ago.
That's right.
Me being a New Yorker like the late great Al Davis was as far as his formative years. Being a Yankee fan since '77, buying the Reggie candy bar for 25 cents many moons ago, and having our hearts broken by the Cincinnati Reds in '76, I'll never forget. But it's and for him doing it all national, because we were all sucked in the '90s as we saw Sosa and McGuire go back and forth, and lo and behold, it turned out to be like a big wrestling work, as they say, because of the chemicals involved, which left a sour taste in everyone's mouth, even though we were all glued to our sets. We just didn't know any better. But back to major business, Raider business, and I attempted to send you a link earlier today, but I did post it on Facebook. Great segment with Rob Barker, and something I didn't realize, bro, as a Raider fan of many years, that Sunday's loss was the biggest blown lead in the history of the franchise. And we had some horrendous teams. And we both have heard many people scapegoat and blame the defense. And even so, some of those horrible teams, the Cable teams, the Lane Giffen teams, the North Turner teams, Art Shell Part 2 teams, none of them blew a 20-point lead. And none of and what makes this so dubious is that this team has so much offensive firepower and couldn't respond as the Cardinals were slowly creeping into the lead. And to those who say, I think it was a gentleman that you read his message, well, there is no answer for Derek Carr. Well, the reason why he started because there was no other solution or something like that. That is foolishness. Because once upon a time, Tom Brady wasn't seen as the answer until Drew Bledsoe got hurt. The reason why Dak Prescott is playing, well, he's not playing at the moment, but the reason how he got that job is that Tony Romo finally, his back went out after like 13, 14 years with the Cowboys. It's you never know. And the same thing with the Chiefs. Alex Smith was a very capable quarterback who took them pretty far. We used to always laugh how the Chiefs were one and done, and a second rounder by the name of Patrick Mahomes was given the opportunity, and the rest is history. In fact, Alex Smith was beating us, including the precious number 4 Derek Carr. So they did not need Patrick Mahomes to beat the Raiders. They were already beating us with Alex.
I'm going to stop you there. I thought that Patrick Mahomes was a number 10 pick, and they moved up to get him.
If I recall correctly, I believe he's a second rounder, but I will stand to be corrected. Like I said, I'm talking off a jet lag and just 2 hours home.
You're good. I'm gonna look that up, and I still got you on pause because I respect it enough. I will go Patrick Mahomes draft pick. Okay, because we're both on pause. Yeah, I love it when I'm right. Patrick Mahomes, number 10. The Chiefs traded 2 first-round picks and a third-round pick to jump 17 spots.
Oh, right. You know what?
With number 10.
You are absolutely right. There's someone else I'm obviously thinking about. But nonetheless,
go ahead.
They the same excuses that we use for Derek Carr, you could apply to Alex Smith. There's not a quantum leap in their skill sets. And I'm sure he had some loyal fans as well saying, well, all he needs is this. We won divisions with Alex Smith. We've been to playoff games with Alex Smith. Why do you want to get rid of him? Sometimes you just have to move on instinct and guts and give the team a fresh spark. Sometimes it's a matter of new energy. Things will reach their expiration date. So to say there is no other answer, that is foolishness. Because God forbid if Carr was to be injured this year, we don't really know what Stidham can do in Josh's system. He may surprise all of us in Excel. Hell, who was the kid in Philadelphia who won a Super Bowl a few years back that nobody saw that coming?
It was the same guy who threw 7 touchdowns against us in the game.
Exactly. And I was at that game, Christmas in Philadelphia, in the blistering cold, dealing with those unruly Eagle fans and telling them you will never win a Super Bowl. And I was absolutely wrong because that was the year they won it with Nick Foles taking over. So you never know what someone can do when opportunity is given to them. But after 8, 9, 10, 11 years of the same lackluster results, you're going to have to make up your mind and say, well, 6 different coaches couldn't fix the problem. So what's the problem? I use the analogy on my Facebook. If you have a automobile that's giving you problems and you're taking it to 6 different mechanics and none of them are able to permanently fix the issue, then you're left with decision. You're either going to blame the mechanics and keep putting more money into that car, or you're going to get yourself a new car.
Yeah,
It's pure and simple. So to say there is no one else out there, and we had a boatload of draft picks, first round picks in the last 3 years. We watched Herbert get picked up. We watched Josh Allen get picked up. We watched Joe Burrow get picked up. Are you kidding me? What do you mean there's no one else out there? Tom Brady wanted to come to the Raiders, and I'm glad he confirmed what I said 2 years ago with his remark. You're sticking with that mother effer? I don't know if we're on Roku or not, but he was about
tonight, I appreciate it. Tonight we're on Roku, so thanks again.
And for the guy from the UFC and Rob Gronkowski confirming it, I was correct. You remember Russell Wilson made a list of 4 teams a few years ago telling the Seahawks, if you're going to trade me, these are teams I want to go to. The Raiders were on that list. John Gruden didn't want to look in that direction. We literally could have had Aaron Rodgers if we pushed the issue. There is always another option.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a guy who has to win 15 games just to be 500 for his career. So even if we go 15-2, Cap, maybe we'll have a parade for number 4 finally being 500 for his career. Isn't that something? So what are we debating about? There's no other option. Are you kidding me?
First off, the clock went off, but we were having such a good time. I want to let you know. The second thing is, if we go 15-2, which means we can't lose for the rest of the year, so that he gets to 500, I know you will be in charge of that parade. You will be with the banner. And you will be back and forth with like the drum major with the big baton, and you'll be leading the charge, kind of like the guy in Animal House. You know, the guys in the trench coat that they took over for the drum major, and they got the baton and they lead.
Yeah.
So see, you even got me swearing, you bastard. And I'm not supposed to. Lead them into the alley, into the dead end. You'll be leading that parade charge. You'll lead them into that dead end that Derek Carr finally is a 500 quarterback. I mean, I get it. Is that I root for the quarterback of the Raiders. And right now, and I'm not like with Mike Sarah that, well, who else you going to get? Okay, if Carr sucks, and so far he hasn't been great, but I will say this, that the 2 losses have been on the entire team. The offense and the defense and the coaching staff. It's not all on Carr. It's not all on the defense. It's on the offense and McDaniel. And I know you have your feelings about McDaniel, and I'm not ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater on that, but I am at least going to go give him a season. And Andrew Cabral, who is a Patriots guy, says it takes a while. It's going to take, and he says 3 years. I'm not going to wait 3 years.
Heck no, definitely not.
Wait 3 years. I'm going to give him this year and into next year with his system and him getting more and more of those players. But if the Raiders don't make the playoffs this year, and if they look abysmal at the jump of next year, I'm not waiting. Remember, they got rid of Gruden. Bisaccia came in and took over when we went to the playoffs. And people that are saying that we should have kept Rich Bisaccia, no. Rich Bisaccia is not an X's and O's guy. You need somebody who has a specialty, right? Even though John Harbaugh, and that's a curse word if anything as well, he was a special teams coach. He knows X's and O's and could draw up plays, and that's why he got the job.
Right.
Bisaccia is not an X's and O guy. He's a special teams guy, and he just didn't quite make it. So I'm just saying, I'm ready. I'm ready to see what McDaniels has. I'm giving Carr until I get so frustrated with him that I become a Kardashian as well. But it's not all on him. It's on the entire team so far.
Well, he's the one common denominator between all the coaches, all the administrations. We know who leads in turnovers the entire league for his career duration. None of that could be discussed. Concerning Bisaccia, sometimes it's a little more than just the X and O's and football IQ. I think he did a great job at galvanizing the team during a lot of turmoil. Sometimes turmoil can bring out the best in people, And so the team had they were really going on adrenaline and emotion. That's not there anymore. Whereas we're going to show the world, everyone's counting us out. That's a bonding experience that they all went through together. But Sashi is now gone. If you remember the initial reaction to him being fired, Max and a whole lot of people was not feeling that.
Yeah.
Because he said, after what we just accomplished, you're going to get rid of this guy. A lot of players wasn't too pleased about that. Now you got a brand new guy, brand new system, brand new energy. And some other things helped us out too last year. Remember, you played the Cowboys without Cooper on land. You played a Cleveland Browns team with about 20 people on COVID. No, that's not our fault, but you had to factor those things in as well. But Versace definitely couldn't do any worse, simply because of his personal bonding with the players and understanding of their sensibilities and what they just accomplished, at least getting a wild card berth. For McDaniels to have this super duper hype team and come up flat 2 weeks in a row is hella embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Hey, Thanos, I got to let you go because I got Raider Mode in here who's going to come on. I got about 14 minutes, and I want to make sure I get Mode in here as well.
Definitely, my friend. See you soon.
Take care, and I will see you. I want one of those tour thingies. And again, like I said, I know why you're tired from Vegas, and it ain't because of the game, shipmate.
You need to stop. Your imagination is way too active. But we know the captain ain't spending nights in the hotel playing solitaire. So
no, actually, in this case, I am. I am like there are things that are blue. There's the blue of the seas. And they're the blue of other areas, and it is nothing bluer than me recently since January. And that's
wow, yeah. Say no more, my friend. I get the picture.
You know what I'm saying? Blue seas and blue me.
Yeah.
All right. And the drought needs to end, but we'll get back to that. Hey, thanks again there, partner. You take care.
All right.
All right, that was Black Thanos. I love to hang out with Black Thanos. Great guy, and again, Mike Sarah, said, names. We do need to draft a quarterback. I'm telling you, Stidham might not be the answer, but if he comes in, great. But you know what? We need a backup quarterback. I'm going to bring in Raider Mode, and he's going to be my last guest tonight. I'm going to move him over here. Dude, you look like you're about ready to be like, you're all dressed in black, like you're doing undercover ops, like a spec ops thing.
I'm at work, Captain. I'm at work.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you're looking like John Belushi in Animal House, going from the, like running, and then he goes to the ladder, and he goes up the thing, and he sees the pair of boobies, and he goes like, he falls back. So I said, yeah, you're gonna go look up some co-ed's window, and you're gonna see a pair of boobies in your face, and you're gonna fall back. I know. So that's
they got me working over at a casino today.
Okay. So what's up?
Man, where do I start? It was a wild game. We missed on key things again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say this week was our offensive fault. It had to do with our defense.
It was offense and defense and coaching and special teams, and officiating sucked as well, which would have at least given us the win.
Yeah. Like, I truly believe that who was it that caught the ball in the end zone at the end of regulation?
Well, at the end of regulation, for the 2-point, it was E.G. Green, I believe, and he dropped the ball.
And I actually do believe that too. Why? Because when you look, not even if you look at the replay, if you look at A.J. Green's body movement,
body, yeah.
You could see that even he knew it was incomplete. He already had his head down in disbelief of him missing that. And literally, what did the refs do? They screwed us over, and they give them the 2 points.
True. The game should have been over then. The game should have been over because, and I'm going to stop the clock because when I go on my rambles, I try to give everybody the thing. The game should have been over when we on fourth down, and Murray threw it out, and that was it. And they called Teamer for pass interference, and it was crap.
Yes.
It was crap. That was a crap call. That should have been over then. But no, they gave him another set of downs, and then we got him for 3 of them. And then you let I called him a midget earlier, so I don't want to upset the little people in the world, But he is a fucking midget. Oh my God, you got me swearing.
Come on, Captain.
I know. But I told you I was mad. I'm trying to keep it in. But yeah, they let the midget go through. And that's what happened. So again, the guy dropped the 2-pointer. They shouldn't have called everybody. They shouldn't have called that pass interference. It was a bunch of crap calls. And then the fumble and I'm not going to kill Renfro because he's probably been our most consistent receiver the last several years. But yeah, he got popped twice.
Real good.
Yeah. So that's what
and
happened.
Now he's on concussion protocol.
Yeah. So you're going to see Cole and you're going to see Johnson.
Yeah. When it comes to that quarterback situation, I believe I don't believe in Carr very much. I do think he's a good quarterback. He is. The thing is that he needs to get pushed. He likes having competition.
Yeah.
We traded his best competition in Marcus Mariota.
Mm-hmm. No. We didn't trade him. He was at the end of his contract, and he decided to go elsewhere. He decided.
My bad.
Yeah. So that's on there.
But we let Marcus walk away
because he wanted to start, and I agree with him. He knew he wasn't going to start here, so he got the greener pastures. That's good.
Yeah. And I think we need to find a backup quarterback that's going to push Carr in a competition.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Carr did pretty good last year. He did pretty good. And that's because he had someone to compete with him.
Right.
I've been saying this for a while. Our secondary is not that good, especially when it comes to pass defense.
They need some better corners. Yassine was good. He's adequate. The other guy on the other side, and I can't remember his name. Mullen, I'm glad they got rid of because he can't stay healthy for the life of him. But yeah, they need to upgrade. They need to upgrade everywhere.
And then Burfict just couldn't stay out of trouble.
Got it.
But literally, when it comes to our pass game, I think we still need to work on it. We need to find players that could actually defend the pass game.
I agree. Yeah, well, you got about a minute. Give me your best out the door there, bud.
Hopefully we could pull this one out of our behinds. I almost cussed.
I know. I'm the one that almost said so kind of led with the F word, but I don't think I finished it. Thank goodness. But yeah, I'm good.
Hopefully we could pull this one off. I'm not gonna say my prediction yet. I'll wait till more later on into the week.
Yeah, I predict it's going to be a tough game between two teams that are 0-2, and we'll see who wants to do it more.
Yeah.
I agree. And Anna Diaz said it's true. We got to get things done. Something's got to change. Coaching, players, everything. It's got to change, and I agree with that. I agree. You're right.
But I would say this to anyone in Vegas right now. Congratulations to the Aces on winning Las Vegas's first sports championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. and I appreciate that as well. I'm letting We the People on here. We the People, you keep coming in at the very end, brother. But yeah, hey, Mo, thanks for coming in. Say hi to your cousins and uncles and all the other things like that. So there you go.
Always.
All right. And like I said, go do those night ops and go see those boobies from the co-ed and whatnot.
I don't think it's like that, Coach.
I got you. Hey, take care, partner. Be well.
You too. Arg.
Yeah, all right. I won't even say it, but I might swear again. Take care, partner. All right, that's Raider Mode. We're at 155. Thank you. No, be sorry. I got my times. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to sound like a dick. I apologize. And they say you keep coming in at the end. Try to come in earlier, but at least you're here. Thank you. Like, share. I'm going to put this up one more time. If you would like to hook a brother up, I'm going to put the information for NFL Fan of the Year on one more time. It doesn't really come out good when I put it on the screen, but it's in the here. Let me see here. There we go. It comes up here. There's my date of birth. I'm a season ticket holder and there's the link. The link is there. I live in Florida, so every game's an away game for me. Every game is an away game for me. Okay. And I'm there. And I don't go to every game. I go to about the 90% of them. And considering I live in Florida, that's a very big percentage. So again, tomorrow night is 7:30. 7:30 is the Wild Wild West show. Wild Wild West show on this channel. Then at 9, it's NFL Nation Live. They're all on this channel. 7:30 Wild Wild West. 9 o'clock is NFL Nation Live. Join us here tomorrow. Thank you for hitting the link if you can to nominate the old bastard for NFL Fan of the Year. We're up against the clock. Thank you. Thanks, Guareb. You know, we're young together, partner. And thanks again. I'll put it up again. Thanks again. Take care. We will see you tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern, and then 9 o'clock Eastern on this channel. Take care, everybody.